We've been very fortunate as a group to have join us as resource person, geotechnical engineer Calvin VanBuskirk. Calvin has assiduously scoured the scientific database and the legal and regulatory system to see what could or should be done in our community to address the issue of the floodplain and what we do in it. And we're very proud to have him as part of our resource core group. So without further ado, Calvin VanBuskirk.
Okay, we'll try to make this quick here. I could speak from the heart, but unfortunately there's a whole lot of stuff to remember about Matthias here, so I'm going to have to read it to you. Dr. Matthias Jakob is studied physical geography and geology and climatology at the University of Regensburg, Germany. He then attended the University of Colorado in Boulder on a Fulbright scholarship and studied mountain geomorphology and glacial geology. He returned to Germany to study physical geography, geology, botany at the University of Heidelberg, where he completed his Master's of Science in rock glaciers in the Nepalese Himalayas. Following this, he was awarded a grant from the Gottlieb Daimler Carl Benz Foundation to complete a PhD at UBC on predicting debris flow frequency and magnitude. Matthias then worked for EVA Engineering before returning to UBC to do his postdoc work on rockfall hazards at the Earth and Ocean Sciences Department. Following his postdoc, Matthias spent 3 years working within the Water Resource Division of Kerwood Lidell prior to starting work with BGC Engineering as a senior geoscientist. He's worked extensively on quantitative risk assessment for both urban and mining-related developments. He spearheaded the Big BC guidelines on legislative landslide hazard and risk assessments, as well as the latest Big BC guidelines on flood hazard and risk assessments, which are being written now, hopefully for publication later this year. Those will set the standards for what the province and the professional engineers will be doing as far as providing guidance for development on flood-prone terrain. He's initiated and managed and coordinated the stakeholder-funded quantitative flood hazard risk assessment for the city of Chilliwack, and has published some 50 peer-reviewed papers for international journals and conferences, as well as edited prominent book on debris flows and written about a half a dozen textbooks chapters. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Matthias Jakob to do his presentation on debris flood, or floodplain management